Hey, y'all. So, I've decided to. There we go. This is gonna sound better. I've decided. I really wish I could just say buy ads, but I don't think I can. I can get rid of that one. Don't think I can get rid of these two, but whatever. Um, I've decided to take on the gargantuan challenge, for me at least, of doing a Beatles album tier list. We'll get to this one, but I put them in chronological order. These ones are kind of weird because, this one was released first, but it was recorded after. But this is in order of release, I think. I'm 99% sure. Yellow Submarine could be fucking anywhere, but I'm pretty sure it was right there. So, just to make myself feel a little bit better here, I'm gonna say, um, perfect album. Perfect album. These are 10 out of 10s. I could listen to the entire album every day and not get bored. Um, this would be damn good, son. Damn good, son. So this one, maybe there's one or two lesser tracks on the album, but I would still, it's an incredible album. Worth a listen. Worth a listen. Worth a listen. So these are albums that, if they're in here or above, I would say I would recommend somebody listening to them, but it's not something that just to the album you would want to listen to over and over, right? Um, stink, starting to stink. And then down here is gonna be maybe skip this one. Maybe skip this one. I would still recommend listening to all of these albums. I haven't actually listened to Yellow Submarine, so we're gonna start with Yellow Submarine because this album is not a real album. Half of the album, first of all, half of the album is instrumental tracks from the movie it comes. It's a movie soundtrack. Half of the album is instrumental tracks. The other half is Beatles songs, but a couple of them are songs from other albums. And so there's only a few original actual Beatles songs on this album. So if you're going to do what I did, and obviously there's going to be some day where I listen to this one as a whole because, might as well. But maybe skip this one. All right, now we're in perfect chronological order. All right, starting with Please Please Me, oh yeah. Um, good album. Uh, a couple stinkers on this one, Uh, A Taste of Honey, that one's not very good. But I think it's definitely worth your listen. You should listen to it. It's a good start, If you like just fun little love song ditties like your Love Me Do's and your She Loves You, yeah, yeah, yeah. This one's worth a listen. With the Beatles. Okay. This one is also worth a listen. And it's pretty good. So I'm gonna say that. And it's worth a listen. I think it's better than Please Please Me. There's some really fantastic songs on this. Um, in fact, one of my favorite Beatles songs of all time is on this album. All My Loving. That's an incredible song. Uh, uh, I would say, if even just for that track, listen to this album. Um, Hard Day's Night or A Hard Day's Night. This is our first damn good, son. All right. I fucking loved this album when I listened to it. It's not perfect, it's still an early rock Beatles album. So it's going to have some flaws, but it's a good listen. It's a good listen. I would recommend it to every single person watching this video. Beatles for Sale. So this one, I waited a long time before listening to this one. In fact, my first time listening through every track on this album in a row was today. Okay? And I can tell you, we're starting to stink. Alright, we're starting to stink a little bit. And then Help. I'm joking. Help is a good album. Help is a good album. But I prefer all three of these to Help, alright? And you know what? That's crazy of me to say because, Ticket to Ride, Yesterday, and the title track are some of the best early Beatles songs. But these albums are just incredible. IMO. Rubber Soul. At the moment, the top of Damn Good Son, alright? So, Rubber Soul is so, so worth your listen. Here's the thing, though. There's a couple of stinkers. There's a couple stinker songs. But you get through those stinkers, you can get, like, this song, this has, like, Drive My Car, In My Life, Nowhere Man, Norwegian Wood, Wait, Girl, uh, uh, If I Needed Some, like, so many good fucking songs, alright? So, great album, not perfect. But Revolver is. Revolver is, okay. Not only is it my favorite Beatles album, and I'm telling you that right now, it is my favorite album of all time. That is a fact. Alright? It is incredible. Alright. Next, we have Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Now, I love this album. This was, fun fact, the first ever Beatles album I fully listened through. And it's an incredible album. But I can't, in good faith, hold it to the same regard as the albums I'm putting up here. Because the albums I'm putting up here are incredibly good, and this album is fantastic, but could I listen to it every day? No. Because Fixing Hole, Getting Better, She's Leaving Home, Lovely Rita, those four songs, and while I really like Fixing a Hole, by the way, really like Fixing a Hole, so maybe just Getting Better, Lovely Rita, She's Leaving Home, those three I feel like would start to drag. I already don't really like Lovely Rita, and then hearing Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band reprise and the original, it might start to be a little annoying, but listen to this album. That doesn't mean you shouldn't listen to it. Listen to this album. I would recommend you listen to this album over, all of the other ones below it, but maybe even over Revolver. Because I love Revolver, but Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club, it's an incredibly famous, influential, I don't know. You might want to listen to it, alright? But also Revolver is incredible. If you want to hear my favorite Beatles album, listen to Revolver. I actually, right next to me, have Revolver on vinyl. And I do also have Sgt. Pepper's on vinyl, but I don't currently have it. It's a birthday gift, but I purchased it, but, like, I don't have it because it's gonna be given to me on my birthday because it's like, oh, you know, good birthday gift, right? All right, Magical Mystery Tour. All right, 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 all right. I don't want to get too crazy here. Is it here? Is Magical Mystery Tour here? Am I really gonna put Magical Mystery Tour beneath Rubber Soul and Hard Day's Night? Is that crazy of me? Am I a crazy person? This album has fucking I Am the Walrus, Magical Mystery Tour, the song, you know, uh, uh, um, she love or not she love, All You Need Is Love. It's got so many great songs, but it's actually more of a singles album to me. Here's how I'm gonna say it. All right, I would listen to this album as an album every day. This one, I could listen to songs from this album. In fact, right now, my phone just started playing All You Need Is Love because I'm listening to Beatles songs right now. I could listen to songs from this album every day, a different song every day, and I would never get bored of the songs from this album. But I don't think I like it as an album as much. But it's still good. It's still really good. It's still like it's in this category, which means it's really good. But I don't think as an album I like it as much as these three. Well, I know I don't like it as much as this one, but that's kind of crazy of me. White Album automatically number 2 favorite Beatles album. It is so good. It's uh, I mean, it don't listen to it as your first Beatles album. That is a rule for me. All right? Your first Beatles album you should listen to hook you in, it should be Abbey Road. All right? But this one once you are a Beatles fan, this album, man, come on. It is incredible. And that's coming from like the biggest Revolution 9 hater in the world, right? I love this album. All right? But coming to the second or the first Beatles album I ever bought on vinyl, we've got Abbey Road. Abbey Road, do I like it as much as White Album or Revolver? No. Do I think it's better? Yeah. Should you listen to it over these two? Yeah. Should it be recognized by the world as better than these two? Probably. I don't like it more than these two, though. I would rather listen to both of these than Abbey Road. And that's not saying that I dislike Abbey Road. I have it on vinyl. It is a perfect album, and I mean that literally. I am not a huge Yellow Submarine fan. That Revolver is the album where Yellow Submarine originates. It's not a perfect album, but I like it more. This album is anything but perfect. In fact, it's 30 songs. There is a Bungalow Bill on this fucking album where Yoko Ono screams her heart out about bungalows. All right? And I fucking love it. This album, you cannot go wrong. All right? Opens let me just read off this track list real quick. Let me grab my vinyl and just tell you like Come Together, Something, Maxwell Silver Hammer, Oh Darling, Octopus's Garden, I Want You to See She's So Heavy, Here Comes the Sun, Because, first of all, incredible. I just read side 1 and the first 2 of side 2, by the way. Um Incredible, real songs. And then we get to the fucking best part of this album, which is the medley, alright? If you didn't know, the last songs of this album are all supposed to be one song, which is "You Never Give Me Your Money," "Sun King," "Mean Mr. Mustard," "Policy and Pam," "She Came In Through the Bathroom Window," "Golden Summers," "Carry That Weight," "The End," "Her Majesty," alright? And I'll guarantee you, even if you're not a Beatles fan, you know one of these songs. Alright? You have heard Golden Slumbers. It's that song that goes, "Once there was a way to get back homeward." That's that's a Beatles song, man. And that's on Abbey Road. Alright? It's part of the medley. It's incredible. Listen to that album. Alright? If you've never listened to an album before, listen to that album. I will not disappoint you. And then Let It Be. Lastly, Let It Be. Here's my thoughts on Let It Be. It's got good songs. It's got fantastic songs. Across the Universe is probably in my top 5 favorite Beatles songs. Two of Us is probably in my top 10. Get Back is up there. I Mean Mine is up there. Let It Be itself is pretty high up there. Long and Winding Road, yeah. But then there are songs that I like that aren't great. Dig a Pony, I've Got a Feeling, uh, uh, One After 909, For You Blue, um, other ones. But, like, come on. Right? It's like. And then there's Dig It and Maggie May, by the way, which are just shit songs that don't deserve to be listened to. Yeah, I'm saying it. And so I'm gonna put it there, right in the middle. And I know this maybe looks like I'm biased with only two down in the trenches here, but like, come on, these three are like perfect albums, and then all of these four are like, if you listen to them, you're not gonna be disappointed. And then these ones, like, I like the albums, but they're just not crazy good. So these are, like, not great. And then in these two, I just, whatever. So, I mean, I don't think this was a biased tier list in any way. I think I'm ranking these pretty well on how they actually are. Um, but now I want to see what the community thinks compared to me. Oh, okay. Oh! Oh! Y'all! Y'all! Oh! They put Help over Revolver and Hard Day's Night? No! This one is the worst I've seen. Holy fuck. Please, please me, oh yeah. What? Sorry. They just forgot. they they forgot Yellow Submarine. But I mean, obviously I agree with this. This is crazy. This is criminal. And this is even I disagree with. This should be up here. I mean, I the community man. Ugh, God. Well, random template. Let's see what I get. Let's see what I'll make it. a tier list on. Um, um, Never mind. I feel like it's gonna be something inappropriate that I don't want on my YouTube. Oh, NBA 20. All right. Who's the best basketball player here? I'm gonna piss somebody off with this. I know. This guy is super good at basketball, and then this guy sucks. This guy's like pretty bad. Um, this guy's a sleeper pick, you know. Ooh, this guy's shit. This guy is like right there, there, there. Uh, that guy sucks at basketball. I know exactly what I'm saying right now, and I'm not pissing anybody off. Um, Nobody's angry at me, right? You know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen? Somebody is gonna find this in the community thing, and they're gonna be like, "Huh? They put Enrique Bolivares at C? That guy's at least an A." Like, by the way, I that guy's name could be Joshua Martinez or Bartholomew Guarno. I fucking have no clue. But that's that's my video. That's the video. Goodbye.